What's good? It's your boy TRENT, and I'm back one more again. This time I'm back with a brand new music reaction, album reaction, and it's New Music Friday, and your boy just dropped a brand new album. It's LL Cool J, The Force. Unlike the other YouTubers and reactors, I do not skip the songs. I do not pause the song. I listen to the whole song, and at the end, I give my commentary. I grade each song from 0 to 10, 10 being the best. So if it's a trash song, y'all already know that's 5 and below. If it's mid, average, okay, that's a 6. Now, if it's a good song, depending on how good I think it is, and y'all, that's 7 to 10. So make sure y'all stay to the end. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and follow me on every social media, Lil Trent Music, because when we get to 10K subs, there will be a Cash App giveaway. I will give away my hard-earned money to y'all for the best comments, you dig? So make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all stay tuned. For right now, we about to jam The Force by LL Cool J.
Your fucking panties all in a bunch and making reaction vids. I hate you niggas that make reaction vids.
Saturday night special. I'm reacting to the music, but I'm watching the video, but I'm reacting to the music. LL Cool J. I think there's Rick Ross on here too. And Fat Joe. Check it out.
So many different hustlers you meet in the game. Shit is cold, don't put your trust in them. Let me explain. The greedy killer, he wanna fuck hoes and get the money. When he quick to feel disrespected. One slip of the tongue, wrong word selected. Bullets drilling in your melon when you least expect it. Number one priority, self-preservation. That applies to majority, different situations. The daredevil type. Love to make a scene, the nigga hype. If he's the center of attention, you're alright. You worry about his rep. Put dirt on his name, you getting slept. Extra sensitive, quiet as kept. So you gotta play it cool with him, laugh at his jokes. Don't inhale too deep when he pass you the smoke. He asking you a question, he might go for your throat. It's best to be transparent, or that's all she wrote. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Living like a villain, sipping V on under glass. Million on the wrist, quick to skip about the rap. Corvette club waving Maybach flags. 100-foot yachts, jumping waves, running laps. Really just wanna smoke, really just want a piece. The niggas who want the most, somebody end up with the least. Shorty just broke a lease, ready to move with me. I put it all in the book, praying that she could read. Really, are you a G? Niggas just wanna see. I'm running the numbers up, I feel I'm still in the lead. Tentacles in the streets, criminals getting cream. The 7 Series in the beamer, but really it's not a thing. Always getting the money, still hustle, relax. Always keeping it real, always getting it back. Bitches come with the thrills, all I want is the cash. My niggas still on the rise, why I'm charging the tax.
Always keep it real, always staying back. Always keep it real, always staying back. Always keep it real.
That man's a boss player, he got a shrewd intellect. He thinking big picture, he patient with disrespect. He always keep his word, but there's pressure when he collect. He keep the blicky close, he's smart when he invests. Stay away from his hoes, that'll keep you out the mess. He act like you treat him cold, but that is just a test. Keep your jokes to a minimum when wifey is around. Remember, he's the man, and fuck how it sounds. Give you the shirt off his back, cross him, that's that. Yeah, always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep it real, always like buckets like a teacher. Just blew many mansion in Atlanta on some sneakers. I brought the purses to the verses. Big body and shit, big boy hearses. Staying careers like windows in the churches. Propagated and trapped the Sunday service. Always on the gauge, always at the Mac. Always move weight, always move it back. Always keep your word, always stay back. Always keep it real, always like crack. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back. Always keep your word, always pay him back.
I ain't gonna lie, that was really on some boom bap type shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to LL Cool J, shout out to Rick Ross and Fat Joe. Before I give my grade on this song, I want to tell y'all really what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on. What the fuck happened? So look, let me tell y'all what I think about it. First of all, I think that he, you know what I'm saying, put in 2 rappers that was like, I think he respect them rappers. Like, I think LL Cool J, he could have reached out to anybody, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people looked up to him, but he hit up Rick Ross because Rick Ross, to me, he's like one of the best rappers that ever came out for us, like bars and delivery. And Fat Joe is one of them too, you know what I'm saying? And I think LL Cool J is a fan of them, and he like, man, let me put y'all on this track. You dig? But at the same time, they shot the video, and watching the video is in black and white. It's not really colorful, but it's in black and white. It remind me of, if y'all remember, let's talk about Posse Cuts. Y'all remember my first time seeing LL Cool J with a posse was Flavor in Your Ear remix. If y'all old enough, if y'all listen to music enough, y'all know what I'm talking about. Craig Mack, it was Biggie. Craig Mack already had Flavor in Your Ear jumping and shit. That's really the song that started Bad Boy Records and whatnot. But they shout out to Craig, R.I.P. Craig Mack. He died, but Craig Mack started that was the first Flavor in Your Ear was like the first single from Bad Boy Records, you know what I'm saying, before they took off and everything. And it had Biggie, it had Busta Rhymes, it had LL Cool J on there, and it was a black and white video. It was dope. But even though LL Cool J didn't even have the best verse on there, but he had a memorable verse. Now listen to what I'm saying. He had a memorable verse because his verse stood out, and it wasn't the best verse, but it was showing that, and even at the time, LL Cool J was looked at like an 80s rapper, and he coming into the 90s with the new, like, I'm still one of the OGs. Kind of like how Fat Joe and Rick Ross is now. They from the early 2000s. Fat Joe even longer, from the 90s technically. And they still going. They 30, like Fat Joe 30 years in the game. You could say Rick Ross 20 years in the game. And I think he respect their pen and whatnot. But this is not, let me tell y'all the truth. This is not a banger. This is not a fucking club song. And he was on, LL Cool J was on Breakfast Club today talking about, and the girl who they got in replacement for Jess Hilarious, she's been doing a good job, and everybody kind of low-key thinking, and this one I'm low-key thinking, did they replace Jess Hilarious with her? Because she make a good third host for the Breakfast Club, even though she's not technically part of the Breakfast Club. But one thing she said, she was like, some of your songs I can't play it in the car. And I felt like LL Cool J gave a dope answer, and he got answers for everything, trust me. But he was saying like, this is just music just to show off his skills, just to show his pen game. Now, what I was expecting like dope ass delivery, kind of like Nas. Like I said, Nas created this lane for older rappers to keep on creating albums and music, but Nas still giving us bars and giving us what LL Cool J did. It was showing us like he could still rap. It just showing me he could still rap, but the bars is not top notch. Rick Ross gave a mediocre verse. I think, be honest, I think Fat Joe had the best verse on this whole. Let me know who had the best verse out of Big LL Cool J, Rick Ross, and Fat Joe. Who had the best verse? But he said this song is, this album is to, it's gonna be a mixture of club, like it's supposed to be a new album, but it's gonna be a mixture of everything, just not only club records, but boom bap records. I consider this a boom bap record. You know what I'm saying? I think Fat Joe had the best verse. I think LL Cool J did cool, but this song as a whole, the graded 0 out of 10, I would give this song another 6. It's like mediocre. Like, I feel like the reason why I feel like it's mediocre, I'm grading them against themselves. Rick Ross could have went harder. Like, he gave dope bars. Fat Joe did what Fat Joe do. I think Fat Joe one of them, no matter what song he hop on, he gonna do his best. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do his thing. And I fucks with that. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody on TikTok, man. But also, LL Cool J, he probably had, I ain't gonna say he had the weakest verse, but him and Rick Ross could have he went longer than Rick Ross, so of course Rick Ross gonna probably end up having a weaker verse, but I can see people where they saying like Rick Ross went harder than LL. But this song is a 6 to me in my 0 out of 10 grading. I want to know what y'all think about it. What y'all think about the album? What's y'all favorite song on the album? If I skipped the song, missed the song, let me know in the comments. I'm about to pull me up another drink, and then we're going to go to the next song. For y'all to figure out what's the next song, because of course I'm not reacting to the whole album. I may skip the song, so let me know in the comments. Spam that song if y'all skipped it, but go to the next song right now. Click that nigga's video if you're rocking out. If not, I holla.